Today we have just finished completing Hollow Bastion and sealing the keyhole. We took a look at the outer map and got Chippendale to inform us that there is a new tournament at the Coliseum and the next world is now open. I won't be heading there immediately. I'm going to go ahead and do the new tournament, but first I'll head back to Traverse Town just to stock up on some supplies and then head for the new tournament. That guy purely sells accessories that are fine. But not good, so I don't need it. But I do want to buy potions and anything that's new. So Goofy got Hercules' shield and Donald got Lord Fortune. So I wonder if I need to buy their weapons. I'm thinking I'll probably buy maybe Donald's weapon. And probably not Goofy's. So I'll buy Wisdom Staff. I thought I'd have more money. And so another thing about Final Mix is you can also buy Orichalcum now. It's expensive, but as I said, late game, if you're grinding along, you get money really quickly. So maybe I'll buy a bunch of ethers. Just like that, our money's gone. So again, we'll head to Hades Cup. Another thing I wanted to do today is read out and talk about the Ansem report, since we've just met Ansem and he has taken over Riku's heart, or body, I suppose. But I don't have the 8th Ansem report, and it is awarded from the Hades Cup. Ooh, so another staff for Donald. So let's take a look at his staffs. Maybe I should have bought. So I bought Wisdom Staff, which is bad now that I see it. So it's 5. I think it's Mage's Staff. Yeah, it's literally recolored Mage's Staff. But he gains 5 strength over 1 base, so it would downgrade him by 1, and it also does fairly good physical damage. Lord Fortune, Staff Strong in both physical and magic power, and then we just got Violetta, a rod that sometimes inflicts massive damage. This is for a strength build mage, which makes no sense, so I probably won't be putting it on him. And Hurt Shield should be the best for him. Quick check if we got a Mega Arch, that's right, from last time. So see if I can maybe put that on myself. So I can take... So I have significantly raises max HP in defense, raises max HP strength in defense. So I can lose 6 HP to gain 3 strength, or lose 1 magic to gain a bunch of stats. I'll take the HP off, and then I still really like this experience ring, especially in the Coliseum, since we're not going to be gaining any like items. The only purpose of defeating the enemies is getting experience. And what did I take off? Gaia Bangle. Yeah, see, this would be great for him, but I don't think he has AP to spare. Goofy generally doesn't. Yeah, he has 2 to spare, but I'm going to end up using them when I can get him MP haste. In fact, I might take something off if I can think of anything. Actually, in the Coliseum, I'll take off Cheer. and give him MP haste. I still need about 6 or 7 more AP to give Goofy what I want. So like I talked about before, this is the longest cup in existence. There's also the mystery fight, which we'll take a look at later. It's 50 rounds. We'll do an enter together. Actually, I'm gonna make sure everybody has items first. Throw about a bunch of ethers and potions. Actually, drop a save after I do that. The reason I'm dropping a save after doing that is so that when I'm loading, if I'm loading the save, it already has all that stuff ready. So again, as I said, 50 rounds, we'll enter together, and here it is, a 49th seed. I think that makes us the 50th seed. But it's every 10 rounds, if I die, I can restart from that 10th round, if that makes sense. And it's a really cool cup because it's basically like a, hey, look at what you saw in this game. Like in Traverse Town, there were shadows and soldiers, and those were our first 2 enemies. And now there's shadows and soldiers. I'm also going to level up a lot in this tournament. By the end of the tournament, we will see enemies that we have not seen yet, so just fair warning.
Not bad, huh?
So here's Olympus Coliseum and Halloween Town. I forgot that I took Blizzard off my quick command.
Come on! Thunder!
Yeah, it's not even doing that much damage.
Come on!
Probably gonna just end up hitting some. Sliding dash would be lovely to equip. That's one of those instances of an ability that I'd like to equip finally.
Come on!
Not bad, huh?
Hammer legs, guard armor's legs, and the pirates from Netherlands. With Arrow being at Aroga level, it just deals so much area of effect damage. It's minor damage, but especially when surrounded, I'll spend the 2 MP per fight to activate it. If you block guard armor's parts, so the feet in this case, his attacks or parry them, he'll fall to the ground and you can get a bunch of damage done. Donald over there casting gravity on the weakest enemy in the game. Power Wild and Pot Spiders, I probably don't need to use Arrow in this fight. Already over there spending all of the potions I gave them, of course.
Fire! See ya!
For a homing belt, its homing effectiveness is quite suspect. Alright, these are again the bouncing truffles that want to be hit in the air. Because I can't get a reward for doing it in this stage, I'm not going to worry about it.
Oh yeah!
Alright, so Yuffie solo. There's a lot of bosses in this fight.
Defense!
And it looks like they gave her some more HP.
Come on! This is it!
There shouldn't be much to talk about in this fight. It's just solo Yuki. Yeah, and as you can see now, that is one thing I'll say. With Eroga being level 3, it auto-reflects certain projectiles, and that includes her shurikens. So I don't even have to worry about blocking. It will not... Yeah, it won't reflect that super shuriken, but the mini ones will just bounce off me and back at her. Yeah, as I said, that's about it for her. And you get items, a lot of items throughout this. So there's Genji's shield. If you want to equip any of the items, though, you must exit the tournament. However, that's part of the reason that there's those save states, if you will, every 10 rounds. So if I get something good enough, I'll probably exit. Alright, defenders from Hollow Bastion. It's always too bad you can't use summons in Olympus Coliseum. I'd love to use summons.
Heal.
So next round will be a boss. I don't remember what order they're in or which one is which or at what point you fight them.
Not bad, huh?
Alright, so this is Behemoth, which is what we fought last time in Hollow Bastion to seal the world. This is a long fight. This is the idea that the more health you give to a boss, the better it is. Honestly, Eroga will be doing most of the work in this battle. Ragnarok could do some serious damage too, but I'm not going to waste the magic. This is the important note is this is the Guy Fieri model of Behemoth. Gravity doesn't work on this enemy, in case anybody was wondering. And Stop had such a limited effectiveness until level 3 that not worth using. Enemies like this, so there's MP Gift, such a good ability. Ugh. I may over arrow in fights like these. The reason is I don't have the timing down of when arrow will run out. I have rough I've been basing it off rough estimates. I believe it's somewhere around 30-45 seconds. I've never taken the time to time it. So if I feel it's running out, I'll just reapply it. Of course, if I also see it running out like that, I'll reapply it as well.
This should help.
Another gift from Goofy. That ball, I'm not sure what it does, and okay, it just disperses a little darkness.
Take that! Ha! Come on! Ha! Ha! Win! This is it!
I wonder about using Ragnarok on this enemy, if it would be effective at all. Alright, so green health bar being able to be seen means this enemy's almost dead. Another gift from Goofy. Giving him MP Rage is very helpful. MP Rage, the more damage you take, the more MP you get back.
Come on!
And since Goofy doesn't have a self-heal and is relying on Donald, who also has MP Rage and MP Haste and all that, to heal him, it's a cycle that just continues.
Come on!
I mean, Goofy does technically have evolution, but I've seen him use that twice. I don't know if that's guaranteed homing or what the deal with that is, but it's hit me every time.
Come on! Come on! Come on! This should help.
Yeah, I don't think I could dodge that.
Come on!
Ooh, that does a lot of damage.
Defense!
These are always the most nerve-wracking parts of the fight. It's when I'm almost done and I'm not sure if he's gonna go down, and I don't want to waste all the time. But we're done with that fight. So attain the power of ice. Okay, so Blizzaga, nice, good upgrade. Take a look at that spell in a second. I'll have to manually get it, but
Deep freeze!
yeah, look how
See ya!
just the effects on it too look really good.
Deep freeze!
Little ice crystals everywhere. Still not as strong as I'd like, but oh god, its effects are so cool. That little frostbolt symbol. It's neat.
Thunder!
Yeah, that does no damage. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna end up hitting things. I know it's partly because I took off a Keyblade that accentuates magic. But this Keyblade just does so much physical damage.
Heal!
Man, these little blizzard shocks are actually doing damage at this point. They're usually just a joke. In case anybody ever thinks, oh wow, Goofy seems wildly overuseful, don't worry, they make him a lot worse in later games. This is Ragnarok again, in case you missed it. In case I haven't addressed it, end of round healing is not important if your teammates are down, because they'll come back at the start of the next stage, so don't waste the magic healing them. So like I said, the one down thing about having a black mushroom in this is, or black fungus, I don't remember its name, it is the only stagnant enemy in the game. Its HP is still the same that it was when we first encountered it, and its experience is also the same.
Come on.
Oh no, yeah, that's because of the XP ring. So it's 96 plus 20%.
Deep freeze. Heal. Nothing to it.
Stealth Sneak is the, it's a chameleon, basically, the design. But it is the technically optional boss from Deep Jungle. I did end up killing it earlier, because you get a lot of experience at that point in the game for killing it. You get like 500, which when you're getting 4 from a normal enemy is a lot. But here you have to kill it out. It has really weird invulnerability frames, I believe, too, which makes it not the most fun to fight. Yeah, like now, it's not taking damage. But I'm hitting it over and over and over. Yeah, and there. Once it stops firing its little laser eyes, it goes back to being vulnerable, but kind of obnoxious. Oh boy, wizards. Shadows and wizards.
Defense.
Ugh. If you couldn't tell, wizards are my least favorite standard non-boss enemy in the game. They abuse invulnerability, they abuse not being able to hit by teleporting, and they abuse magic by being absorbent of every form of it. Oh, so these are angels, I think? I didn't read the name. We have not seen these yet. These are new. I believe they're also as annoying as wizards, that they absorb all magic. I can test that later in a minute. And they can heal, I believe, is their other trick. And they have these little tornadoes that they... and light bolt attacks. And they can block. I believe they're the second strongest enemy in the game. Base level, non-boss enemy.
Defense.
So here's Cerberus again. With another inflated health bar. I'm going to let Donald and Goofy be dead for most of this fight.
Come on.
Yes, that's fine.
Wind.
Ooh, he's doing a lot of damage. Even with arrow on.
Heal.
I don't know if I'll survive a second hit.
This should help. Defense. This should help.
Oh, look at arrow reflecting it back.
Heal.
Oh, these are all mega elixirs, unfortunately.
Wind.
But that's alright.
Heal.
Oh, so something reflected his attack. That's cool.
Heal.
Ooh.
Wind. Heal. Heal.
So now hopefully you can see why I returned to Dalmatian Town from Hollow Bastion. Just, Aeroga's just that good. Ooh.
This should help.
That didn't do much.
Heal. This should help. Come on. Defense. Come on.
Some kind Goofy should definitely be getting some kind of medal for allowing himself to be punched in the face repeatedly in order to grant me magic.
Heal. Defense. Come on. Heal. Come on. Come on.
I don't know how I'm deflecting those hits, but I'll take it.
Heal. Defense. Heal.
Oh, he used evolution over gift. You You can't, I mean, you can take evolution up, but you cannot dictate to say MP gift is more important than evolution. It's totally the AI's choice. Thank you, Goofy. Done. Whew. That's a long fight. There's Thundaga. Nice. That's a really good upgrade. At this point, I'm gonna dip out of the tournament and come back, reload everybody with items, and put on new abilities, etc., etc. And that way I can also show the re-entry process.